that even now, the Sahajogis of London every time require a reminder that you have to cleanse yourself. Keep your mind clean, your heart clean. Because Mataji perhaps is a good speaker, you just come here, listen to her and forget about it. It's not going to help. My lectures are just useless, absolutely useless, if you cannot rise up to the point where you feel you are really clean. You all have to work it out. Do not justify it. For human beings, it is important to know that after realization you are attacked much more than you are attacked before. Temptations are much more. Satan himself came to tempt Christ because he knew that Christ was so powerful. In the same way, when you are saints, the temptations come to you. If you yield to them, then it can be very dangerous. We have to know that as we are delicate, we have to be careful. But as we have the power to overgrow these things as Sahajogis, we have to take arms into our hands and fight ourselves out. We have to create such Sahajogis in London that they themselves becomes the advertisement. As today we were discussing what to do about Sahajoga, how to advertise, how to do this. Nothing works out. What works out really is a pure Sahajogi, a good Sahajogi. Example is of one Mr. Dhumal. He went to the commissioner's office in Pune, and while dealing with the thing, maybe Indians are more sensitive to saints, they recognized that he was a saint. They said, "Sir, will you please tell us who is your guru?" They said, "I have a mother." All that office of that commissioner is today's Sahajogis. One person just changed the whole thing, transformed it. When we think of organizing things for Sahajoga and all that, we must know, are we ourselves organized to that extent? All right, mother works very hard, she cleanses you, she works for 3-4 hours, she'll cleanse your subconscious, she'll do this. But how are you yourself? What is your own picture about you? Yourself. And this is important, very important for all of us. It's a very important time we are in. There are so many seekers who are getting just drowned for no fault of theirs. They can be lost. Every Sahajogi has a duty towards his spirit and towards God Almighty, that he must try his level best to keep himself beautifully shining and shining others with joy, happiness and bliss. May God bless you. We have to make one thing very clear to all the people who come to Sahaju. Supposing somebody has a background of a terrible black magic training and all that, or somebody is a teacher, say, of, say, TM, or a teacher or a Guru Raj business or sort of a person. If you have all this kind of background, you have to be extra careful about yourself. You have to be extra careful. Because after realizations of people, even here in the hall, they are terrified. within yourself. They would like to run away. But when you are alone, they will try to tempt you in the beginning. So after realization, you have to establish yourself with very great care. Otherwise, you can be lost, you can be in trouble. And then don't blame Sahaja for that. Whatever is Sahaja, it is. You cannot mold it. It is the way it is. Whatever background you have, your subconscious, wherever have you been, you please remember that you have to be very careful. At least for a month, you must be very, very careful and see to it that you do not expose yourself to these old environments. I would suggest that you better keep more to yourself, at least for 7 to 10 days. Do not go out too much. Keep to yourself your precious things for God. He looks after you, no doubt. But as you have been through so many horrible things, it's possible that you might be attacked. And then don't blame Sahaja for that. That can happen, has happened to so many people I know of. So be careful after getting realization, like the seedling. When it is sprouted, how we are careful with the seedling for some time till it becomes a tree. We are not so